we are coming to the last job to be done here at the new sensory garden at Brookevale House care home. My wife came in here last July. Sadly, she developed Alzheimer's, and we as a family had to make that awful decision to put her into care when it was impossible to keep her at home. And we have tried since Sue came in here to show different ways of expressing our love to her, and indeed to other residents and the staff who work here. It was back earlier this year on Valentine's Day that I took my wife out for lunch to a local garden centre, and on the way in we had seen some summer houses. And just on a whim I took Sue over and I said, I'd just like you to have a summer house where we can sit and enjoy each other's company even on windy days. And so she came and she chose a summer house, and that was the beginning of a dream that developed into a full-blown sensory garden. And it's been a project of love, expressing love to my dear Sue, who has been my wife for the last 47 years and always been my partner in everything that I've done in terms of ministry here in the UK and other places around the world. And so I wanted this to be a very special love project. And so now we come to the end. Let me show you what we have. Forget the mess that's back here. We've got turf that will eventually go down here where I'm raking, and we've got the strawberry patch here. No garden should be without its strawberry patch. And over there we have our herb garden, and roses are going to be growing up the fence here. We have planters, 2 of them, set at different heights so that residents can come and do the planting themselves under supervision to be able to work at a height that is appropriate for them. And then over in this corner we have our azalea garden, and of course our bird houses, which were put up this morning, and squirrel free, because if a squirrel lands on there, that's weighted so that it shuts off the supply, and only the small birds can enjoy that. And here is the summer house, where residents can sit and be out of the wind or out of the sun if they so choose. And over here we have our patio. It's a half moon shape. Unfortunately, the contractors did not share my desire to have a half moon, but I got my way in the end. And so the residents will be able to sit out here, beautiful seated arbor there, and grasses all around so that they can feel all of the plants which were supplied by Hillier's nursery have been chosen for the 5 senses. So taste and smell and touch and sight and sound. For sound, we've got the sound of running water. Over here we have a waterfall and a water feature in the pond. And back here is the rockery that our son Stas put in. He came over specially from Ukraine to work on the pool and the rockery, as well as the planters, and he has, I think, done an excellent job. Another planter here, again set at a little bit lower height for those that are shorter of stature. And over here we have our shrubs and soft fruits, so raspberries and gooseberries and black currants, blueberries, and there's going to be an apple tree there as well. So a lot of thought has gone into the kind of plants that will be pleasing. And you may well think that this is rather foolhardy to do such a thing. After all, I don't own this building. Some people have said, why are you doing this at enormous cost, and the people who get the benefit are the owners? And my answer is, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for my wife, and I'm doing it for the other residents, and I'm doing it for the staff, and I'm doing it for God. Because one of the mottos of my life has been, do something beautiful for God. If you start each day with that as a motto, you can only live a wonderful life. I've had so many great years of ministry in many different parts of the world, and many things that I can look at and say, yes, that was beautiful. That blessed a child, that blessed a community, that blessed a church, that blessed a country even. And when you start like that, what God does is to smile. And I love causing God to smile. I think that the people here will enjoy the garden. I think that the staff will enjoy the garden. And I think the owners will be thankful that there is a garden. But most of all, I think God will look down and smile and say, yeah, that's beautiful.